Hey everybody, BarrenDome back again. I want to show you a design idea I have for an AFK Nether Wart farm. I was looking kind of at some videos online for what some other people had done. Either of them were hugely massive on scale, or just some things were not completely AFK-able, or just components of it were. So I want to design one where uh, it automatically sends you to each of the blocks to plant the Nether Warts. It will then, after about 20 minutes, harvest the Nether Warts, and also during that 20 minutes it will refill your inventory with more Nether Warts for the next planting cycle. So let me show you what I've got created right here. So this is the basic layout I have. It's still in the early design phase, but I'll try to show you the different components of it. So let's start with the planting areas. So right in here is where you'll start. So as you can see, this is a powered rail. It's unpowered right now, and it won't be powered. It actually will not be powered until once every 20 minutes. So during this time, you will sit here in your cart, and the dropper will continually feed you Nether Warts. After 20 minutes, the minecart will then get launched out pretty slowly, not too fast, and it'll give you time to go back and forth and plant Nether Warts on this side. You'll go up here, plant Nether Warts up here, and then you will drop right back down into the starting position right here. And you'll wait for 20 minutes while you get fed more Nether Warts. If your inventory gets full, these hoppers will pick up the extra Nether Warts and feed it back into the system. There's 15 growing spots there and 15 there for a total of 30. And I timed it after 20 minutes. First time I did it, I got 53 in return. Second time I got 51, so about a 1.7% return rate each time. So back here, this big jumble right here is the 20-minute timer. I'm going to include a link down below of the website I used to create this. This section right here is the standard etho hopper timer, and then you can use comparators right here with a little extra redstone, add another one. That way you can exponentially add more time to the hoppers. So I'm going to show you, this one has 4 full stacks and a 45 in here. That has 3 in there. And that gives a ratio of about 20 minutes and 3 seconds of time. The signal comes off of this block right here, and it goes out to back here, where it will power first the pistons. So the reason it's 15 is because that's the full length that Redstone can go without being needing a repeater. So as you can see, this is powering it back. It's actually pushing the sandstone forward. So when it depowers, it pulls it back, and underneath the sandstone or soulstone, sorry, is hoppers, which pull everything in. And it's this is a redstone elevator that does the same for that side there too. So this right here just extends, or actually decreases the opposite of extends, the pulse. So it actually holds the pistons in a little bit longer, so the Nether Warts aren't just shot out as soon as the pistons are retracted and then pushed back out. So it holds them out a little bit longer to give time for the hoppers to pick up the Nether Warts. And then this down here, this goes down here, and this actually powers this block right here, which is for the powered minecart rail right down there. So at 20 minutes, the hoppers, or the pistons, will pull back for a quick pulse, and it'll quickly power the powered rail right there. The switch is right here, no, right here. So the power goes right down here, and it goes off down here, goes under here, and it actually comes under here, and it powers this block here. So if you power this block, it actually turns off the hopper timer. So that's how I can use that lever way over there, and it turns it off. As it's going by to the hopper timer, it passes this double hopper right here, which has 1 item in it. This 1 item goes back and forth between these 2 hoppers, which does a quick comparison pulse to the comparator, which powers this redstone elevator to this dropper item elevator. I know it's three droppers. you can kind of consider it a dropper elevator because it's 3, which will pull, so it pulls the nether warts from these 2 chains that connect together from the 2 farms in here, and it's so hoppers suck before they push. So the bottom hoppers will suck out nether warts first. Once they're full, it starts backing up to here and then gets going on to, you know, a chest or your sorting machine or whatever. So this is underneath the dropper. So these 3 right here. So if you don't pick them up, the hoppers will re-pick them back up and put them back into the system. So I'm gonna go turn this on real quick. Let's take this out so it's not, we don't want to wait 20 minutes. So let me go ahead and turn this on so you can see the whole action. So if you saw real quick, the powered minecart rail powered up real quick, and then it starts dispensing the nether warts. And that's coming from right here. So that's just going back and forth, comparator compares it, and it's creating the just a little hopper chain up. So there that goes. Oh, wait a second again for it. So it's going to go back and then forth again. So the signal comes off from right here. It's going to go that way for the powered minecart, and then right here for the pulse extender for the pistons. So see how it held it open a little bit longer? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the movie. I'm going to start it back up with a full hoppers filled up with the proper timer so I get the full 20 minutes. So that way I can do a quick time lapse of the actual system in operation. So thanks again for watching on how I made the AFK-able Nether Wart farm. If you have any questions, just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Catch you later, guys.